All right, we got another hopeful banger for you. I don't know if any of them have technically qualified as bangers, but you get what I'm saying. Um, oh man, I wish I was looking at my computer earlier because we were in some very good spots to place some short orders as we crossed over VWAP this morning, but alas, I was not paying attention. I was trying to figure out something with my bank this morning, which sucks. Um, so good morning. No, my screen's changed a bit. So top left here, we got the Nasdaq 5 minute. Bottom left here, I actually just added this. So I realized I was only trading off the 1 minute chart, but I was switching over to the 22 range a lot just to look at the Delta chart. But I was trading the price action of the 5 minute chart. So I was like, okay, so I just need to see the price of the 5 minute chart, and I need to see the delta of the 22 range chart, but I need to see everything for the 1 minute chart. So the right here, everything over here is the 1 minute chart. The top left, you have the 5 minute price action and RSI, and then the bottom left, you have the 22 range delta chart. So hopefully, I'm not like flipping back and forth between all of the different time frames. Market is opening right now, by the way. As we are coming into these prior lows sitting at about 814. Overnight high sitting at what, like 950? 950 overnight highs, overnight lows at 792. So pretty good range to work with today. I get all of my lines drawn off already. So my little zones that I was told may be beneficial. We came up and tapped the level drawn here at about 860, and we've been bouncing off of that. And I wish I was paying attention because there were a couple of good spots to place trades for a short position as we cross over VWAP. But like I said, I was not paying attention. So um, we're gonna let market open do its thing, like we do. So nothing abnormal there. I don't know if it's worth my time at all. There's a YouTube market for pretty much everything, and really, I'm just trying to get my brain just short circuited. I'm trying to gain as many, I guess, views as possible early on to see if this whole YouTube thing has any place in my life. I understand my production quality is not very good, but nonetheless, I have been posting just random videos of me doing like word games and shit like that, right? Nothing too crazy. And then obviously I post I record the entire morning trading session. Sometimes I trade another session during the day and record it as well. Um, I post it all on YouTube, and I don't know if that's stuff like that's worth my time at all. Uh, Eventually I'll start putting more time and effort into these things, but I have to see that the videos themselves actually start doing like something as well before I want to commit to them to making them, better production quality. So we're actually breaking VWAP right now, coming up to that level that I've drawn off again at 860, 870, wherever the hell it is. Um, be very interesting to see what happens as we cross over into the 880s, or I guess 870s. But so far, we are bouncing off it a second time. Yeah, nice, almost what 50-point move here so far at open. Can't be upset about that. We just broke into the 70s, broke those prior highs. So let's see if we can make this move into the 80s. I mean, after this, I mean, I'm really eyeing like the prior highs at like 950. So, or I should say the overnight highs at 950. Yeah, I wish I was paying attention and taking this short here at about 850, because that would have been a very quick trade. 850, place to stop at about 867-ish. Or I guess it'd be 860. So then put the take profit down here at like 830. Yeah, I would have played out very quickly. So I wish I was a part of that. But I wasn't, so alright. I am a very tired boy this morning. Alright, this candle's got another minute. The 5-minute candle. Delta obviously looks good on the buy side, but we're starting to level off here. I'm wondering if we're going to come back into the back under 870 and do the full green to red rotation pretty early on, but I also wouldn't mind seeing this boost up into the 900s. But we do have some sellers starting to come in over here. And like I said, we are starting to kind of round off up here as well in the Delta chart. But as soon as I say anything, alright, heavy red candle coming down to VWAP. VWAP sitting right at these prior highs as well on the 5-minute chart. I should have taken the VWAP buy, I'm not going to lie. That was set up very well for me. So, Derek Carr had a pretty good game, and the Raiders lost again. So I know last week I was playfully shit-talking the Raiders fans, and I think this week I should continue doing that. Devontae Adams, by the way, he paid $30 million for him to have 2 catches. Oh, he scored a touchdown, don't get me wrong. He had 2 catches, 2 yards, and a touchdown, I believe. I might be misremembering his stat line. I know at least at one point he had 2 catches, 2 catches for 2 yards and a touchdown. And that's your $30 million wide receiver right there. All right. I'm waiting for a good buy signal here outside of just delta and price action. But if we start coming back below like the 860s, then I'll start looking more for a stronger sell signal as well. But yep, so far so good though. I guess we could see what like the ES is doing. ES is still sitting below VWAP. So, yeah, whatever. Delta just looks really good right now to take a long. And the trend, I mean, short-term trend at least is up right now. So I'm definitely looking to trade a long position, but you know, we'll see if we can break the trend, I guess, but short-term trend being the last like few hours at least. Not a ton of movement on the second candle, not gonna lie. It's pretty disappointing thus far. Delta is slowing down. I will say that. There you go. That's a good pop there. That's a very good close to that. I think that's my buy signal right there. We can go ahead and enter. And place this down here at about 56, and we're gonna let this one ride. See, 912 looks like a good number to me. So we're gonna see how this one plays out. But that was in fact my buy signal. So we're actually gonna place this like right below VWAP. Thus far we're getting slapped. But I mean, Delta still looks really good. I mean, I think it does personally. But you know, we're gonna kill it if we start to see this downward rotation again. But I mean, we're sitting above this range still, and I think there's. Ooh, my voice just cracked. My apologies. There we go. That's a pretty good boost right there. So I'm looking to see us break the 80s into the 900s. So honestly, I was like, I could put this up here as high as like 950, where this prior high is, but I don't see much of a reason to go that high. But here, we'll put it at like 1975. So if we do get the push up into 920, then we'll at least be in a position to hopefully get it before it bounces off it. But I would like to see this continued push up through the 90s. If not, then obviously we'll just kill it. But all right, so far we're looking pretty good. You know, like, it's so hard for me to hold on to trades like this because, like, I just want to kill it. Like, $400 is $400. But I've been told that I need to stop killing trades so early. I need to let them ride. All right, so far bouncing off the 90s. I guess we got up to 900, so. All right, there we go. That's a good push. This would be way easier for me to see this on the 5-minute than it would be. Yeah, we are looking for this move up. We'll bring this down just a little bit, but I would like to see this play out up to at least like 915 or so. We're going to move this to break even. So we're not going to lose money on this trade. Guys, not going to lie, I want to kill this. I just want to kill it right now. Delta's starting to look shitty. I am going to kill it. We're going to take 325 right there. I'm just looking at Delta and how like it's really it flattened out and it's starting to come back. And honestly, I just get nervous. So we're up 320. I'm not upset about that at all. There'll be plenty of opportunities to re-enter the market, but that see, like as soon as I got out, like we're up another 10 points already, but that just I don't know. Delta was making me nervous there. And there you go, prime example. Got to hold on to them a little bit longer because we would almost be stopped out right now. Yep, we would just got stopped out, so I killed it literally the minute of. That's really unfortunate. Because that was another 23 points, so I've been like another $400 or so. I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I think it's because like I'm just trying something new. So there's a lot of uncertainty for me in doing this. I'm also a huge pussy, so that's another bad quality of mine in terms of day trading. But um, I just wasn't feeling the most confident. Like we were slowing down over here. As soon as I got out, we boosted, obviously, but this is technically another buy spot for me though. It's like, do I place another one? I'm technically supposed to. No, at least we boosted and then pulled back immediately, so that makes me feel less bad. Let's see. Do we have a wick test over here sitting at like 85? Is that at play? Here, let me get the volume profile pulled up on the 5-minute chart as well. So we got point of control sitting right here at a 870, right above that prior level. Let's see. I didn't even check if there was any news coming out this morning. I should probably check that, not gonna lie. I knew I was forgetting something before I got on. Let me get that pulled up really quick. I don't think you guys can see this. I would hate to get stuck in the middle of one, though. It doesn't look like we have too much coming out. Housing market index at 9 o'clock, but I don't think that's anything for us to worry about. All right, we're sitting. Well, one of the charts is sitting at point of control. The other one's not. There it is. Okay, now they both are. I should have probably taken a buy right here at point of control. Delta's starting to look really good. Yeah, it's too late for it. I should have taken it right here, but I was stuck looking at financial news. So if this trade was taken, we would have entered here at about 90, placed the stop down here at about 76, and take profit at about 18. So probably like right here or so. And you know, that would have been one of those. That was a that would have been combining strategies, kind of. I mean, this isn't really like the best, I guess, buy indicator here, other than we're sitting at point of control in volume, but you know, we are coming up on those prior highs. And that's just a trend continuation signal. I mean, it's like, I mean, you know, we broke point of control, then pulled back above it. The following candle, you had, yeah, it's kind of an engulfing green candle. It's kind of small for an engulfing candle, but engulfing green candle, and that's usually an indication that you're going to pump out of it, but and to pat ourselves on the back, it would have filled, and so would have the other one. So if I would have held this trade here, we would have never went red after entry. I would have added on a second contract, and we would have gotten a good number of points out of it. And we would have gotten 40 points there, and then another 28 there. So, like, that would have been 68 total points, and we'd be done for the morning. So, you know, it's just how it be. That just comes back to I need to be confident in my entries. Really, it's mainly what it is. Sometimes I'm just not confident in them. It's like I said, this is a new style of trading for me. You know, actually trading, but I would like to grow more comfortable with these moves, but you know, it'll come eventually. I think at least there's one comforting factor in that I think I'm reading it well. I think I'm analyzing everything very well, especially for somebody who's new to this. I think I'm ahead of. I think that I'm ahead of schedule in terms of learning the price movement and what I need to be looking for. Um, Now, obviously, there are things I need to clean up here and there, but I think that I'm at least learning it very well. And I'm always very receptive to people's opinions and trading strategies. Um, I am very receptive to learning new things from other people. I'm not receptive to uh, people being douchebags. I'm not receptive to that. My Twitch when I was streaming these live, I was streaming on Twitch. I was beginning to attract a more of a douchebag crowd. And I'm calling them douchebags because that's the appropriate word to describe the group, the group that was coming into my comment section. Obviously, there were good people in there that were just there to hopefully learn something new. I was happy to have them there because I also wanted to learn something from them. But there was a group that was very, very inappropriate that I did not enjoy having in the chat. So, um, make of that as you will, but I respond well to constructive criticism. I respond well to people that have differing opinions. I do not respond well to people that are just blatantly rude. And honestly, like, it's subjective what's rude, right? You might say something that you don't believe is rude, but I perceive it as rude. But all right, we're looking at a good spot to take a short, in my opinion. Delta is starting to flip. We failed to even reach the prior high of the prior candle. The 1 minute chart is looking very good for a short, and I'm actually going to take it. This is one of those against the trend trades, so I don't particularly love the position, but we're going to keep it a little bit tight for the most part. I really like how Delta looks right now. I think minimally we're going to rotate back to point of control. Yeah, we might not. We could pump out of this immediately. Like, I don't know. But I'm just looking for about 10 points or so. And we might not get that, but I was hoping for a quicker flush there, but we didn't get it. Yeah, I'm going to kill it just because I wasn't getting the movement that I wanted initially. I wanted that to be a little bit quicker on the move back to point of control, but I mean, I'll gladly take, 70, 80 bucks on that one. That was meant to be pretty quick, just because we're not looking to trade against the trend. But if we see a good setup to take a trade against the trend, obviously I would like to do it, but I want to keep it pretty tight. If that makes any sense at all. I don't want to trade recklessly against the trend, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm not trading a trend reversal. I'm trading what I believe is just a quick move to the downside. And I could have been earlier on the entry here, but I did not take it at the time that I felt I probably should have. But, Delta is obviously looking very heavy right now, and that's the main influence for that decision. We're breaking new lows on the 22 range, but I mean, we weren't necessarily I guess we were making new lows on the price, but regardless, we were coming down to the prior lows on the Delta chart, and it obviously looked very heavy to the downside, and I wanted to at least get a few points out of it if I could. I would have liked to get up to 10 points, but if I would have entered a little bit sooner, we probably would have gotten the 10-point fill, but I was a little bit late on the entry, so we were not able to get there, but that's okay. Profit is profit, I think. Man, oh man. Now, see there. Yeah, I mean, ah, hindsight. Don't look at hindsight. There you go. Words of wisdom. Point of control just moved up to 902, 900, 900 on the dot. Okay, so I wasn't completely crazy that it was going to flush after that. Um, that being said, I don't change my opinion of the matter. Like I said, I'm trying to not trade trend reversals. I would like to only trade with trend. And point of control back down to 88. Have not broken these prior lows yet. I would be interested if we could break 868 and then get a signal to go short, and then we could take it. Well, I guess the obvious place would be down to the 820s. But yeah, this is a good flush. I do like that at least, like, before I was noticing that I would go short and I would bottom tick the short, or I would have a bottom tick entry on a short and it would like boost out of it, and then I would flip long and then it would flush after that, and I was just like trading the extremes, the exact opposite of which way I thought they would go. At least when I'm doing this, I'm trading with, I'm trading the right direction, albeit I'm probably not holding onto the trades as long as I should be. But we did get a good pump out of that. We did not break these prior lows, so back above point of control. Let's see what happens here. Buyers starting to come back in. And the sellers are back. New candle forming. I'm going to take this. Oh, this one might get stopped out. This is a pretty tight stop though, so. And honestly, I could have it up a little bit higher, but I probably should have it a little higher. Yep, so that one got stopped out. So we gave back a little bit. We're still up on the day. Yeah, I probably should have had that honestly as high. I mean, honestly, as high as like 920, but there wasn't really. I wasn't willing to. I wasn't willing to risk that much if my take profit was as low as it was. So, we still have not broken these prior lows. So, above point of control still. I'm honestly looking at a potential buy here. Delta just looks really shitty right now. I do not like how Delta looks at all right now. Now, we might got a wick test up here on the 5 minute at 99. Delta's starting to look good again for a buy. See if we can get a quick pullback here. Delta's starting to look a little pumpy again. A little pumpy. Ugh. That's not a good move right there. See what happens at point of control. See if we just flush it. Looks like we're just going to flush through it. Yeah, this one, I got to kill this one. That was a big flush. Main reason we're killing that is because, well, mainly because I want to flip it. That's the main reason. Because I wanted to flip my position as soon as I saw that. And, man, I wanted to get out of that trade too. Pretty much as soon as I saw that, we weren't really pumping through. But yeah, that did not get any of the movement that I had wanted. But we're chilling. We had some small errors along the way, no biggie. See if we can get this quick move down to the 70s. We're going to keep it above. Keep the stop above VWAP. There we go. That was a quick one. That one we needed. We're still up on the day, but that was a poor trade to take. I should have never entered that one. I didn't feel comfortable with it as soon as I entered it. That shouldn't have happened. We were showing a lot of signs of weakness, that the price was going to pull back, and I just kind of, I don't know, I saw that we failed to break new lows, at least just looking at the trend, and because of that, I guess is why I decided to take the long. But if I was to take a long position there, I should have taken it back here at about 90 as opposed to, at 900. The 900 level was more an area where we expected it to bounce off. So considering, we had the wick test over here at 900, we have on the 1 minute chart, you have these prior lows sitting at about 900. So it was not the best place to take a trade, I will admit. Currently, we did break new lows, so we are now sitting in a short-term downtrend, so that's something to monitor. I should not be taking long trades right now. The way everything looks, I should not be taking longs. So currently getting this move back up into 900. Bouncing off it so far, still sitting above point of control. Where are we sitting on EES? Above VWAP, kind of rounding off here as well. So, yep. I think I should be looking more for shorts at this point, but I don't know. It could change my mind really. It could change my mind very quickly. We crack above 908, then I'll be looking for longs again. But see, something like this, I need to not fool myself into thinking that I should be entering this immediately. Like, obviously, we're showing some strength. We're back above point of control. We got a green engulfing thus far on the 1 minute chart, but you know, I need to not get sucked into that. Looks like we might flip red over here, no? We are still up on the morning. That's important to think about. But if we are going to start a downtrend, I would like to see us break this blue line here, about 67, 68. I would like to see us get below it, but we shall see. All right, broke back above those prior highs, just like I said we would. Haha. And honestly, too, because I could have looked at this as we were rejecting this level at 70, and we were starting to get some strength off of it. So let's see. So that about 908. So that would have been like right here on the delta chart. We were starting to get some strength off of that, off of the rejection at that 70 level. I could have looked at it like that and then decided to put in a buy order down here, but I just didn't see it. I didn't see it initially. I was stuck on the fact that I just punted away $300, so yeah, it would be nice if I started actually trusting my trades from the beginning, but like I said, if we would have just held on to this one and then re-entered right here when we're clearly establishing an uptrend, you know, the morning, we'd already be finished this morning. And, you know, we just made new highs right there. And, you know, I'm kind of in this awkward position where I really shouldn't be entering any more trades. I guess what we're going to be looking for now is a rejection at 950 at the prior highs, but if we or at the overnight highs, but if we break a 950, then we're looking for the move up into 2000 or up to 1220. And you know, I wasn't exactly planning on sitting on that long, but starting to get a good bounce off here at 34, 35. All right. I think we're going to go ahead and just kill this first video here. I think I'm going to keep trading, but I'm going to break this up into 2 different videos. So, I don't like to make these longer than 45 minutes, really. And 45 minutes is already pretty long. So, like I said, we're still just trying to learn this new trading strategy, I guess. But, you know, like I said, I'm gonna keep trading. I'm gonna get this one uploaded to YouTube. But if you guys do stick around, next video will be posted probably closer to the afternoon. If you are trading this morning, best of luck to you. And hopefully I'm providing some type of educational experience for you. Hopefully you're learning from my mistakes. And yeah. Like and subscribe if you wish. If not, I'm not offended, but I would appreciate it. So, alright guys, I will see you later, and also we'll be streaming again probably every day this week, Monday through Friday at about 8 a.m. So, alright, see you later.